Shanti, peace to you, peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Peter and today I would like to talk about the secrets of the second brain. Secrets of the second brain. What is this? Where's it? What are you talking about? Second? What are you talking about second brain? Some people feel that some other people don't have one brain, let alone two brains. That's very rude though. So we're going to look at our second brain. Second brain is our guts, our intestines. Did you know you have the same amount of neurons as a small cat or a dog in there? And they actually are connected with your brain via the vagus nerve. There's the vagus. The vagus nerve, yeah, connected with the vagus nerve. 95% of that information goes up to the brain stem via the vagus nerve. It doesn't go down, it goes up. Going down helps, it's really to do with digestion and the squeezing of the food through the larger and smaller intestines. So your gut is really important to telling your brain what's going on in your body. And if your gut's telling your brain, this is seriously bad. This is seriously bad. How do you think that's going to affect your mood? The way that you are, how you are? Not good, right? Not good. So if you break down what actually happens in the gut, about 90 to 95% of your serotonin is is made in your gut, which is your happiness hormone. So it's your happiness. 95%, 90% in your gut. So really important to look after it. About 50% of your dopamine is created in your gut, which is your natural joy, say you're around your family or your children, your natural joy, that feeling. 50% of that is created in your gut, so obviously you need a healthy gut. And it's about 80 to 85% of your immune system cells is in your gut. So to be healthy, you need a healthy gut. And this is actually called the microbiome. Microbiome is your gut, which is the life in your gut. And if you think about it, a lot of it isn't actually you. It's not you got things in your body that aren't you or aren't part of your natural created body, which is, if it wasn't there, you'd be dead. Incredible. And because your gut is part of your enteric nervous system, if that enteric nervous system goes down, you cannot be revived. If your brain goes down, you can be kept alive on a ventilator, but your gut goes down, that's it, game over. So it's in some ways it's more important than your brain. I'm not saying cut your head off, because that won't work either. But it's really important part of your area of your body, and we should look after our microbiome. Really important area of the body. Helps to regulate your body weight, this area. Really does. So good sleep. You sleep 7-8 hours a night, I should say. Some people sleep during the day on night shifts. Get it done, because this helps to regulate your body weight. It protects your guts from invaders. This microbiome helps to protect your guts from invaders. So anything bad coming in, it will help to repel the invaders. Regulates your entire immune system, your microbiome. It's the same consistency as healthy soil. So if you've got healthy soil, healthy gut, that's why we have a symbiotic relationship with plants. When we eat plants, we're eating, and fruit, we're bringing in good microbiome. We're creating a good microbiome. The microbiome takes bits of food that it can't digest and converts them into hormones and other chemicals which aren't good for the body. So that would move them into areas like aluminium, for instance. If you're absorbing that, mainly we get it through deodorant, but if you're absorbing it through food, it does naturally go up to the brain, which is where we're getting lots of neurological problems now because of the increase of aluminium in our environment. You can get your guts tested commercially, but I would say keep working on them, like intestine exercises or pushing in and out of your belly button to keep them moving and healthy, and deep breathing. Deep breathing, always deep breathing. because the reason we can breathe so deeply into our intestines so that we can stimulate them to keep that area moving, flowing and healthy. Very, very important. So you do need a diverse microbiome, which is why we have such a wide array of fruits and vegetables. And most of them, well, all of them, have certain functions they do in the body, like parsley and coriander, for instance. Fresh parsley, fresh coriander helps to pull the heavy metals out of the body. So they have a specific function. And you have the different colours of the food have different functions in the body. It's incredible research to do, and if you have certain ailments, you need certain foods. For instance, I sometimes have lung issues, so white foods like potatoes and aubergines, or even parsnips with a white inside, eating them, very good for the lungs. So, but also the vitamins and the minerals in the food. Really important to keep this whole complex system moving and going. But we're starting to eat a lot narrower band of food compared to our ancestors. Means our gut bacteria, our microbiome, is starting to be restricted. And here's some incredible facts. Out of the 250,000 known edible plant species, we use less than 200. So 250,000 plant species that we can eat, we eat less than 200. Whoa, it's a tiny amount. So that's why our microbiome is starting to decrease. And 75% of the world's food production is based on 12 plants and 12 plants and 5 animals. And that's, again, tiny, and I wouldn't ever say eating meat is good. There's many reasons why I am a vegan, but eating plants and fruit really does help your system to move quickly, which is what it's supposed to do, because it's so long. If you look at meat eaters' digestive system, it's very short and they sleep a lot once they eat. Ours is very long and complex, which is why we quickly absorb the minerals and the vitamins and everything that we need as a body quickly, so that it can move through your body. So if you eat fruit, a piece of fruit for instance, I think it takes about 4 to 6 hours, maybe a bit longer, to go through the system. You eat a piece of meat, it can take up to 2 or 3 days. And there was a survey done that many Americans have about 7 pounds of rotting meat in their system at one go. Cool. That can't be doing you any good. Can't be doing you any good. So we're restricting our diet. And also the reason for the decline in the biome is because of the emulsifiers, because it actually kills our content of our biome. It's not good. And the pesticides that are actually on some of the plants that we do eat as well. So plants, you can't just eat plants, you have to clean them now because of the environment that we live in, especially things like glyphosate, which is a neurotoxin, and they're finding it now in mother's milk because it's got into our food chain. Not a good thing either, not good for your gut, not good for your brain. They say 1 alcoholic drink a week is good for your microbiome. Some people don't drink at all, which is good. Some people drink a bit too much, which is not good. But so a quart of whiskey. No, I'm joking. But 1 alcoholic drink is good for your gut biome. Also fermented food. Look into fermented food. It actually helps to directly replace some of the microbiome in your gut. Fermented food is wonderful, and you can start to put it into your fresh fruit, fresh salads, which is what we do. We ferment carrots at the moment. We're going to start building on that to sauerkraut, things like that, which is all fermented food. It's wonderful for your gut. You feel really a lot stronger, a lot more lighter as well, but stronger and more positive once this area starts to become healthy, which is what I was talking about, the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve coming up and making your brain feel brighter and clearer. So it's really important to focus on your gut. And when you're gardening, say you're planting food, which you should start getting into. Even if you've got a flat, you can get a little herb garden on a windowsill. Get your fingers in the dirt and make sure it's healthy compost that you're using, as it's the same as your gut, and that will absorb through the skin. Amazing stuff. So your microbiome, the secrets of your second brain, really important stuff, really interesting information, and work on it. Don't think I'm going to do this all at once, because it doesn't happen that way. Just slowly you begin to change your diet, you begin to change the information going from your gut up to your brain. You slowly start to change, you slowly start to see, this is good, I'm going to carry on with this. And you don't, I'm the sort of person that gets fanatical about things. I've taken it very slowly, step by step, so it actually becomes part of my everyday life, rather than, and it's slowly conditioned myself out of the old habits that I had into the habits that I've got now. And it works. Just slowly, take your time, don't be hard on yourself, always look after yourself, think about how I can best serve myself, and then you will, and you'll find the amazing improvement you have in your overall health when you start to look after your gut, your second brain. So thank you for joining me in this video. I'll see you in the next video, and if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Sarang Hamida.